The 2026 TATA Classic 170 arrives with a bold statement, a machine that confidently steps into a segment dominated by big personalities and even bigger expectations. This motorcycle is more than just a product, it's an attempt by TATA to reshape the classic commuter category with a retro-inspired yet future-ready design that blends old-school charm with modern engineering. Today on Global Bike Buzz, we dive deep into everything the Classic 170 stands for: its features, performance, design philosophy, pricing, and why it may become one of the most intriguing machines of 2026. The first thing that catches your eye is the unmistakable retro stance. The TATA Classic 170 carries an upright, muscular presence, with a steel tube cradle frame that brings back memories of vintage motorcycling but polished with modern refinement. The round LED headlamp framed in brushed metal, the teardrop fuel tank with smooth curvature, and the stitched retro-style seat all come together to give the Classic 170 a timeless identity. TATA has taken a minimalist approach but injected enough premium touches to ensure the bike stands out without being loud. The chrome elements feel subtle rather than excessive, while the paint schemes offered in midnight blue, rustic red, vintage silver, and matte military add a distinct personality to each variant. Powering the 2026 TATA Classic 170 is a newly developed 170 cubic centimeters air-cooled engine paired with TATA's refined EcoBoost tuning system. This engine delivers around 16.5 horsepower and 15.2 nanometers of torque, giving the bike a smooth yet punchy performance ideal for urban riding as well as relaxed highway cruising. The throttle response feels clean, with linear power delivery that avoids jerkiness at low RPMs. TATA has clearly emphasized ride softness and fuel economy, offering an impressive real-world mileage of 48 to 52 km/h. Even at higher speeds, the engine maintains a calm rhythm with minimal vibrations, something commuters will appreciate during long daily rides. Comfort is one of the Classic 170 South's strongest points. The tall, wide handlebar offers an ergonomic riding triangle, making it ideal for both short city hops and extended weekend trips. The seat cushioning has been re-engineered with dual-density foam that feels plush without being overly soft. Suspension duties are handled by 37mm telescopic forks at the front and dual shock absorbers at the rear, both tuned to absorb potholes and uneven roads with ease. The riding posture places little strain on the wrists or back, making this bike a solid choice for riders of all ages. The braking system is equally confidence-inspiring, featuring a 280mm front disc with dual piston calipers and a 220mm rear disc supported by single-channel ABS. For a bike in this price bracket, the braking bite and progression feel surprisingly premium. TATA says they tuned the ABS specifically for Indian and Asian road conditions, ensuring the motorcycle remains stable even during sudden stops on loose or uneven surfaces. The Classic 170 also runs on 17-inch alloy wheels wrapped in hybrid pattern tires, offering solid grip whether you're cutting through urban traffic or cruising on semi-rural highways. Technology on the TATA Classic 170 stays true to the retro-modern theme. You get a semi-digital instrument cluster with an analog-style speedometer wrapped around a digital information panel. It shows real-time mileage, gear position, clock, and trip meters. There's also built-in Bluetooth connectivity with call and message alerts, along with turn-by-turn navigation directly on the display, a huge plus for riders looking for convenience without overcrowding the interface. LED lighting, hazard switch, a USB Type-C charging port, and TATA's new RideSense module offering riding analytics make the Classic 170 feel modern without losing its vintage soul. One element that deserves praise is the exhaust tuning. TATA has crafted a tone that feels mature, low, warm, and not overly processed. It's the kind of exhaust note that adds charm without becoming a headache on long rides. Combined with the engine's low vibration nature, it offers a ride quality that many commuters will find soothing rather than stressful. From a daily usability perspective, the Classic 170 ticks multiple boxes. The turning radius is impressive, making U-turns easy. The seat height is rider-friendly at around 790mm, welcoming a wide range of riders, including beginners and shorter riders. The ground clearance, roughly 165mm, ensures you glide over speed breakers without scraping. The clutch is feather light, the gearbox shifts with a reassuring click, and the mirrors provide wide visibility without excessive vibration. These details might seem minor individually, but together, they shape a bike that fits seamlessly into everyday life. But what truly sets the 2026 TATA Classic 170 apart is its build feel. TATA has used reinforced steel for the frame and tank, giving the bike a sturdy, reassuring presence. Even the smallest touches, like the metal switchgear housing and premium bar end weights, add to its sense of durability. Many riders will appreciate that the Classic 170 isn't trying to imitate iconic retro bikes, it's attempting to create its own category: simple, reliable, elegant, and economically practical. On the road, the Classic 170 balances between commuter friendliness and emotional riding pleasure. It isn't designed to be the fastest in the class, but it shines in feel, refinement, and consistency. The mid-range torque gives it a relaxed yet confident cruising ability at 70 to 80 km/h, while the clutch is surprisingly soft, making city start-stop traffic easier than expected. The bike handles corners gracefully thanks to its slightly forward-weighted geometry, and although it's not built for aggressive leaning, it maintains stability even when pushed a bit harder. Long-distance riders will appreciate the tank capacity of 14 liters, offering a realistic range of more than 550 kilometers on a full tank. This makes the Classic 170 a great pick for small touring adventures or weekend getaways. The engine heat management is excellent for an air-cooled unit, with optimal cooling fins and heat dissipation channels that keep temperatures controlled even during peak summers. In terms of pricing, TATA has struck a strategic balance. The 2026 TATA Classic 170 is priced at approximately 2,05,000 PKR in Pakistan and around 1 Indian rupee and 18 cents Lakh ex-showroom in India. Considering the features, comfort, premium build quality, and overall refinement, this pricing positions it as one of the strongest value-for-money retro-style motorcycles in the market. One of the most unique selling points of the Classic 170 is its identity. In a world where motorcycles often push extreme futuristic designs or overly stylized appearances, the Classic 170 keeps things pure, familiar, and relatable. It appeals to riders who appreciate heritage-inspired machines but still want modern reliability, mileage, and low maintenance. TATA has also ensured easy access to spare parts and affordable servicing, making the bike practical for long-term ownership, something TATA vehicles are already well known for. At the end of the day, the 2026 TATA Classic 170 manages to combine vintage authenticity with dependable real-world functionality. Whether you're a daily commuter who wants a stylish yet economical motorcycle, a younger rider drawn to the retro trend, or even an older motorcyclist looking for a comfortable everyday companion, the Classic 170 offers a package that checks all the essential boxes. It's a motorcycle that doesn't chase trends, it embraces simplicity, blends it with modern engineering, and delivers a riding experience that feels warm, nostalgic, and refreshingly honest. The Classic 170 may not boast huge power numbers or aggressive hardware, but what it does offer is soul, and sometimes, that's the one thing riders connect with the most. As we move forward into an era of increasingly tech-heavy motorcycles, the 2026 TATA Classic 170 stands proudly as a reminder that elegance, comfort, practicality, and a hint of retro spirit can still make a motorcycle truly special. And if TATA continues to refine this platform in the future, we might be witnessing the birth of a new classic segment that blends old charm with new thinking.